Do you also get free samples while buying new filament? Because I do. And today I will show you what I will use this one for. I'm Erik today and I do a lot of 3D printing related stuff. Today I would like to make good use of this filament sample. And my idea is to simply create Pac-Man Ghosts and use this as an eyes. I used Fusion 360 to design those ghosts. It is a quite simple project. You just need to find a good reference picture, import the canvas to the Fusion 360, scale it, and just trace the outlines in the Fusion 360. And basically this is it. Also, you need to remember to leave a small gap between the pieces so you can easily put them in. I've specially made a slightly bigger gap than usual, so I can easily remove the eyes if needed. If you would like to have a perfect press fit, I would usually use about 0.1 millimeter of space. Because I wanted this design to be printable on every printer, I left the space a little bit bigger, so the printers with a little worse tolerances can also print the parts and it should fit properly. This is the result of printing the first version. It works, but it has one downside. While designing the Pac-Man Ghosts in Fusion 360, I did not set up correctly all the constraints, and as a result, the white parts fits only to the one eye. It won't fit the other way around. This is too short and this is too long and this is too long. So yeah, this is not the optimal solution, but it works, so I can use it. But I need to make it in the correct orientation. And also it is impossible to rotate and make the ghost looking the other way. So it is only possible to fit it like so. And it looks kinda nice. As for the first version of the item, it is really nice, but I've decided to correct the design. For the eyes, I've used constraints, so they will be symmetric in every direction. This is version 2 of the same design. The only difference is that I fixed all the constraints and now it is possible to rotate the eyes whichever way you like. And the same is for the eyes looking up or down. They are exactly the same for both eyes. And can be easily switched. This makes the printing process a lot easier because you don't have to print the left eye and the right eye. Everything is interchangeable. And this was printed with this PLA sample I was talking about earlier. I have a few more of these. Let's check if this fluorescent PLA really works. I'm not sure if it was visible on the camera. If not, I will just add some photos. By the way, I know that I don't have the right colors because there was a red one chaser, the pink one, the ambusher, the cyan one, which I don't have, it was Fickle, and the orange one, which was Fagint. Blinky, Pinky, Inky and Clyde. And unfortunately I don't have a cyan color in my filament collection, but for all of you which require the proper colors for all the 4 ghosts from Pac-Man, you can watch my beautiful renders right now. And there are also another thing I would like to show you. The V1 was printed without ironing enabled, and this one and this one is exactly the same filament, and on the left side the ironing was enabled and on the right side it was the default settings. It makes the printing longer, about half an hour per one body, but the surface finish is much nicer and smoother. Enabling ironing is as simple as ticking one checkbox in the process slicer, so if you haven't tried it, you surely should. I've designed the ghosts in such a way that it is possible to easily remove the inserts and check their orientation, but it is also possible to just glue it in place using regular CA glue, or, and this is the way I'm gonna do it, just use double-sided tape, because maybe in the future I'd like to change the eyes orientation or something, and also I will use double-sided tape to stick them to the wall and make a nice decoration. What's more, I think that in this size, this is the default size I've created them, they are great as a tea coaster or something, but remember to print them in TPU or something heat resistant, not in regular PLA. Okay, I will just use my preferred eye orientation, use double-sided tape to glue everything, and also use the glowing PLA, and that should be it. Everything is done, all the eyes are glued using double-sided tape. I've also added a small piece to the back so I can easily place them on the wall. I hope that this video will inspire you to do something cool or useful out of your free filament sample or your filament leftovers. Those design is absolutely free, links in the description below. Feel free to print them and share on your social media. I would be really pleased to see them printed by you. Also, hopefully you learned things or two about ironing and designing and using the right constraints. Even such a simple project took me 2 iterations to make it the way I like it. And this is the great learning experience in using constraint in Fusion 360 to make everything symmetric and interchangeable. And I really enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoyed it too, and also you can enjoy my other videos that are right here. See you next time!